Is up, family? Welcome back. We are on day 6 of the juice fast, of the juice cleanse. Basically 1 week down. So I'm here on Sunday to do my check-in with y'all, give y'all the updates and all the goodies. You feel me? Let's get it. So yeah, welcome back. Like I said, we on day 6 of the juice cleanse. I just got done with a nice 3-mile run on this lovely Sunday. We're basically 1 week in because this is day 6 today. And I was planning to do 14 days of the juice fast. So we're about halfway done. Quite excited about that. Excited about that indeed. Halfway done. Yeah, I had to switch up the scenery, y'all. My phone was acting funky and I wanted to hop in the shower. So I'm fresh out the shower, feeling fresh, and I can give you all these good updates about this juice fast. So what are my opening thoughts? I guess I'll start off with this. So I am actually considering going longer than 14 days. I'm not officially locked into that yet, but I'm definitely considering going longer than 14 days. Maybe considering going 30 days, 40, maybe even 60 or 90. I don't know. But when we etch a little bit closer to that 14-day marker, I'll definitely let y'all know. I just think the fasting and healing benefits that I'm really looking for and that my body needs probably won't come in this 14-day duration. It'll probably take a little bit longer than that, just because, me being in my late 20s, it's taking years to get to the state that I'm in now. So 14 days of juicing is probably not gonna clean out the muconoid plaque and biofilm and so on and so forth that I'm trying to get out my body, so I can have a better nutrient absorption, digestion, and my body can truly cleanse itself and heal. But what else is up? So I went past the herb shop. I got some psyllium husk. I believe that's what it's called, psyllium husk. It's like an insoluble fiber. And I got some bentonite clay. I've heard a few folks talk about that's really good to get that biofilm and muconoid plaque out of your colon. Shout out to Raw Vegan Rising. He was the one who put me on to that. And I'll be taking that twice a day. I'll be taking 2 teaspoons of the psyllium husk, and I believe 2 teaspoons of the bentonite clay morning and night. So we'll see what that does for me. I also started taking new teas, I switched up the teas. I was taking calendula, mullein, and what's the last one? Stinging nettle. But I have switched up the teas that I will be taking. I'm really trying to target my lungs and cleanse out my lungs since I do a lot of running and we are getting into the warmer seasons, and oxygen is one of the best purifiers ever for the body. So the new tea that I'm taking is a lung tonic from one of my local herb shops, and it is a blend of mullein, lungwort, peppermint, eucalyptus, lemon balm, and I know I might be forgetting something. Lemon balm and something else. I'm going to put a pause in that because I got to find out what that last ingredient is. But I know for sure, it has marshmallow leaf. As well. So I'm looking forward to taking that. I'll be taking that 3 times a day. 2 teaspoons of that and 8 ounces of water 3 times a day, on top of the psyllium husk and bentonite clay. And I also got some Nigella seeds. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the seeds that produce black seed oil. So I'm going to crush those open and be taking a teaspoon of those 3 times a day, as well with the tea that I am taking for my lungs. So I'm excited to see what that does to my body. I've learned, even though this week I did well, I was consistent, I was on point with a lot of things that I needed to do with this juice fast. No cheating. Didn't even have the temptation to really cheat. I can always make improvements. One of the things that I'll be focusing on incorporating in this next week is more consistent scheduling when it comes to stretching daily, as well as when it comes to so stretching. What was the other one? Sleep. Sleep is master recovery. There was about 2 or 3 days out of the week I didn't get the best rest, and I also need to kind of maybe adjust the times that I drink the juice, because I'll find my sleep is sometimes interrupted because I have to wake up because of frequent urination in the middle of the night. So little small stuff here and there. I like to take Sundays to kind of unwind, reevaluate, and see what I can improve upon on the next week. As far as like symptoms and stuff like that goes, I did have a couple hunger cravings, especially on the first day. A little bit on the second day, tiny bit on the third day, and then sporadically throughout the week. They didn't last long. One of my suggestions is when you do have those cravings and you're on a juice fast, you got to know your why. If you do not know your why, it's going to be easy for you to fall victim into old habits. And we don't want that. So you have to know your why and keep it firm in your heart while you're doing it. And you also have to understand whatever your why is, whatever sweets and goodies that, got you in a figure four headlock, you got to understand that food will always be there. So whatever duration you set for yourself to accomplish, just know at the end of it, if you want to go back to that lifestyle, that stuff is always going to be there for you. There's always going to be massive of amounts of unhealthy food and so on and so forth, or whatever you want to indulge in that's not the healthiest. It's always going to be there for you. So don't ever feel like you're missing out. If anything, if you cheat on your juice fast or you cheat on your cleanse in general, you're missing out, because that's not always an option. We're not always in a place where we're allowed to heal and cleanse properly. So that's something you want to keep in mind. I want to say also, as far as like bowel movements go, for the first 3 days I didn't poop. And then my poop kind of got back on a regular cycle. Maybe around the third day I started pooping. It was a little watery some days. Some days it was solid, which was interesting because that means I had stuff backed up in me. If I'm having solid poops come out, but I'm drinking nothing but juice. I'm not a big person that cares about straining juice or having a tiny bit of pulp either. So that may have been some of the insoluble fiber from the little tiny pulp particles, but I'm not a stickler about it. I mean, listen, some people are like, oh, I strained my juice 4, 5, 6 times. I don't care about all that. Juice is juice. As long as it's not all these little chunky, fruit pieces in there, and it's mainly juice, a little bit of bubbles, a little bit of foam, ain't hurt nobody, it's still juice. So we're going down it. So that may have been that, may not have been that, but yeah, bowel movements kind of And what else? I want to make sure I'm covering everything for y'all before we get to this weigh-in. A lot of mucus coming up. A lot of mucus. Also, I've been waking up sometimes with like a white tongue. I don't know if that's candida. I got one right now. Y'all see it? I don't know. I feel like it's a detox symptom. Y'all see it? Somebody in the comments down below, if you know what it is, let me know what it is. Somebody who I follow who's big into keto said, oh, you don't want to do a bunch of fruits because fruits are going to activate your candida, which could be true. I don't know. But do got a lot of that film on my tongue. It could be because the mucus and plaque and all that stuff is coming to the forefront. I didn't have it before. Not to this degree especially. But a lot of that stuff is popping up and a lot of mucus. So a lot of throughout the day. But yeah, I think that's about it as far as updates. So we can go ahead and go to the weigh-in and the scale. Keep in mind, I may be a pound under what I'm actually am because I did just come back from a 3-mile run. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, family, you see it. This is 1 week down of the juice fast. Stand up straight. This is what the back profile is looking like. Right, y'all, the moment of truth. We're about to hop on the scale. Ooh, 128. Hey family, well that just about wraps it up for my weekly juice fast check-in. We're 9 pounds down. That's pretty cool. In 6 days actually. So 1 week will actually be tomorrow, but that's exciting. 9 pounds down. I'm not doing this just for the weight loss, but the weight loss is something that is huge for me. I have some goals that I'm working to accomplish. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned. And I will touch base with y'all in a little bit. Peace.